Hi, my name is David. Today we're going to do a JavaScript tutorial on freeCodeCamp, and we're going to learn about local scope and functions. So when we declare variables inside a function, this is known as a local scope, and that's opposite of that. Well, that's different than if you declare a variable outside of a function, which we call global scope as before. So here's an example of local scope. So we have a function myTest with a local variable loc. So we have declaring a function called myTest. And inside of this function, we are declaring a variable called loc, which is local scope, and it has foo. So when you run this function, it's gonna see this loc with the value foo and console log foo inside of it. But if you just console log the variable loc, it's not gonna recognize it, and it's gonna say there's a reference error because loc is not defined outside of the function. But if this would have been outside of a function, it would have recognized it. So when it's inside a function, it can only be recognized by that function. So for this exercise, it says that it has two console logs, one here, and it wants us to declare a local variable called myVar inside of my local scope and run the test. So it's just basically doing what this example is showing. So here we do declaring variable var myVar equal to test, and you can put whatever string you want. And we run this function myLocalScope. We say inside myLocalScope is test, but myVar isn't being recognized outside of the function, and it says myVar is not defined. And that'll be all for this one. Thank you so much.